Looking for a place to live well without spending too much money? As 2024 gets closer, we are seeing some exciting changes. Exploring the cheapest countries in 2024 is your guide to finding places to enjoy life and keep your wallet happy. We will show you where you can get the best value for your money. From lovely beaches to busy cities full of culture and fun. Get ready to learn about amazing places where living costs are low, but the adventures are endless. Number 5. Ecuador. Ecuador is a country in South America, right on the equator. It offers a mix of city life and nature. Places like Quito and Cuenca have historic streets, while its beaches are beautiful and calming. Living in Ecuador is cheap, making it great for a good lifestyle without spending a lot. You can find good deals on houses, whether you want a condo in Quito, a traditional house in Cuenca, or a place by the beach. Things like food and bills are cheap so that you can live comfortably. Eating out is affordable too, with many different foods to try without spending much. Ecuador is also full of natural beauty, from the Amazon rainforest to the unique animals in the Galapagos Islands. Nature fans have a lot to see. The country works hard to keep its nature and culture safe, so many places are cheap. Cities like Quito and Cuenca show Ecuador's history and local life. Ecuador is affordable because traveling around is cheap, and basic things like food and bills do not cost much. This is because a lot is produced locally. Plus, healthcare is very good and much cheaper than in many developed countries, which is especially helpful for older people living there. Number 4. South Africa. South Africa is at the bottom of Africa and has a cool mix of city vibes, lots of cultures, and amazing nature. It is a place to enjoy life without spending too much money. You can find busy cities, quiet beaches, and pretty countryside. Buying a home in South Africa can be cheap. You can choose from city apartments to quiet houses near the beach. The food scene is great, with lots of fresh local stuff and different places to eat that are good for your wallet. There is a lot to do in South Africa. You can go on safari and see amazing wildlife, climb Table Mountain, or chill in the green areas where they make wine. You can learn about the country's past on Robben Island or at the Apartheid Museum. Plus, there are art shows, musics, and festivals that are not too expensive. Getting around South Africa doesn't cost too much. There are buses and flights to take you places. A car costs more because of taxes, but it lets you see more of the country. Public hospitals are always busy, but private hospitals give great care without being too pricey, so people don't worry about getting sick. Number 3. Vietnam. Vietnam is a place where people can enjoy a good life without spending much money. It is a popular spot for people from other countries and those working online while traveling. Vietnam has busy cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City and peaceful places like Hoi An and Da Nang, with many choices for where to live. Homes in Vietnam are very affordable and have lots of options. Whether you like the city or the beach, you will find a good place for you. Eating out is cheap, and the food is great. Street food is especially cool because it is both cheap and real local food. Traveling in Vietnam is easy on the wallet because the buses and trains are good and not expensive. This makes it simple to see the country's pretty nature and old sites without spending much money. In the big cities, hospitals are getting better. The cost of medical care is much lower than in many other countries. Vietnam is not just about saving money. It is also very beautiful and has a rich culture. You can see old temples, buildings from when the French were there, and fun festivals. Vietnam's views are amazing too, with places like Ha Long Bay, which has huge rocks and green steppes of rice fields in Sapa. Number 2. Portugal. Portugal is tucked in the bottom left corner of Europe. It is a place with a mix of classic beauty and modern life that is also quite cheap to live in. It is famous for its great weather, friendly people, and chilled out vibe. You can have a good life here without spending what you typically would in other parts of Western Europe. When buying a house in Portugal, you can find some really good deals if you look outside the big cities like Lisbon and Porto. Everyday things like food and going to restaurants are easy on the pocket. So living here means enjoying the tasty local food and fun culture without worrying too much about money. Even in the bigger cities, a little smart planning can help you have a nice life with exciting city stuff and some peace and quiet. There is a good transportation system in Portugal that connects vibrant cities to peaceful countryside spots. but all the beautiful views and historic spots are easy to get to and don't cost a lot. The healthcare is great too. They have a high standard of care that is way cheaper than in many countries. Portugal's charm isn't just in saving money though. It is rich in culture with a long history, awesome tradition, and a happening art scene today. There are amazing places to see, like the stunning coastline, green vineyards, and beaches perfect for soaking up the sun. The Portuguese folks are super welcoming, adding to the country's allure, making it more than just a place to stay. It is where you feel you fit in. Number 1 on the list, the Philippines. The Philippines is a beautiful country made up of more than 7,000 islands. It is a great place for people from other countries, including those retiring, working online, or just looking for a new home. Thanks to its low cost of living, people love it here because almost everyone speaks English. It is always warm, and you can live a simple and cheap life surrounded by some of the most beautiful nature in the world. One of the best parts about living in the Philippines is how little money you need to live well. You can find all kinds of homes here, from quiet beach houses to lively city apartments in places like Manila and Cebu, all cheaply. Building a house here is also affordable, attracting people who want to make their perfect home or invest in property. Eating here is a joy because you can try many tasty local and street foods without spending a lot. You will find markets full of fresh fruit, seafood, and special treats that make it easy to eat well for less. Getting around the country is cheap too, thanks to a network of jeepneys, local buses, tricycles, and ferries that make it easy and affordable to travel from one place to another, even in busy cities. The healthcare system in the Philippines offers high-quality medical services at much lower prices than in many Western countries. With public and private hospitals and clinics, everyone can find the care they need without spending too much, adding peace of mind to the living experience. But living in the Philippines isn't just about saving money. It is also about enjoying a rich cultural life. The country's traditions, festivals, and super friendly people make it a charming place to live. For those who love adventure and nature, the Philippines has top-notch diving spots, exciting hiking trails, and many quiet islands to explore. The favorable money exchange rates make it even more attractive for people from other countries, letting them enjoy a lifestyle they might not afford elsewhere. Whether trying out local hobbies, joining in on local traditions, or just enjoying the beautiful views, your money goes farther in the Philippines, making it a fantastic place for anyone looking for a great quality of life without spending a lot. We have ended our look at the cheapest countries in 2024, and we hope you found it interesting and inspiring. Living where you don't have to spend a fortune is about more than saving money. It is about discovering a spot to have a great time, meet friendly faces, and still have money left over for fun. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and drop a comment below to join the Journey Vault community. These affordable countries are worth considering, whether you are thinking about moving or simply looking for your next vacation spot. The world is filled with amazing places, and some of the best ones are also the most budget-friendly. See you in the next video.